hands to build a house, but only hearts can build a home. Hello everyone and welcome to the brand new episode of Dream Home Season 7, powered by Johnson Tiles, co-presented by ACC Cements, Prayag, HPL Wires and Asset Homes. So before moving on to the competition, let me invite our wonderful panel of judges. First we have Ms. Sudha. And now let me welcome to this wonderful episode from Jibu and Thomas Architects, Mr. Jibu John. So on this episode, we present before you from Kalur, Aralia. So judges, let's take a look at the house.
What's up family, my name is Danish Karthik and welcome to a brand new episode of Dream Home Season 7. We are at Aralia house in Kalur, the heart of Cochin. And this is a 2,350 square foot property with 3 bedrooms. Let's check it out. Now let's get into the landscaping. As you can see, we do have lots of tile work. There's a different type of tile work that is provided within the garage area. Something very, very unique about this house, which I don't see very often, is this brickwork on the walls, which is giving a rustic feeling. Something that's interesting as well is the traditional roofing, which is order. Now in addition to that, we do have lots of plant work. This is the sit out area. As you can see, we do have granite, and it is a combination of granite and tiles. We do have a complete wooden door, and the windows are very interesting. It looks somewhat European to me. And let's check out the inside now. Now welcome into the living room. As you can see, the ceiling is double height. The decoration is impeccable. As you can see, we have reds, we have blues, and it's very simple, but at the same time, it does match very coordinatingly. Now the windows, something special about that is that we do have some black painted metal railings, which is a vintage type of style, along with the rest of the design, as you can see, for the cross-flow air circulation, the gaps in the ceiling as well. Now let's get into the space of it all. To my left is the living room. I'm standing in the dining room right here. To my right is the first bedroom and kitchen. Now something unique is between the ground floor and the first floor, we do have a mid-level floor which has the family living area. Above that are 2 separate bedrooms. As you can see, we have this lovely green accent wall and very, very high ceilings. It does have a pergola right above me. We have vitrified tiles below me, a wooden table, and we do have the wash area to my right. In addition to the pergola allowing lots of lighting, we do have a very large window to my left, which does the same purpose in addition to airflow circulation. Welcome into the kitchen. As you can see, the color combination in here is very unique. We have oranges and yellows and blacks. The tiles below me are vitrified tiles. We have wooden cabinets all around, and as you can see to my left, these are also wooden cabinets. Now this door is very unique. You would think that there would be some glass here, but it's actually completely netted. It's a wood frame, and behind the net is metal bars for safety. Now let's check out the rest of the house. Welcome into the master bedroom. As you can see, we have very vibrant colors here. We have yellows, this yellow accent wall. We have blues and we have whites. Now the flooring is vitrified tiles. They're white. This is the cupboard area, and we do have a wardrobe area to the right adjacent to the bathroom. Now we are in the mid-level upper living room that I was talking about earlier. Now as you can see, the color scheme over here is very beautiful. We've got blues and oranges. We have this accent wall. The entire ceiling is as well an accented orangish color. We do have lots of open areas which allow in lots of lighting, and it's great for airflow circulation. Now as you can see, to my left we have very large windows, and to my right we have this open space which is great for transparency, and we can look right into the first floor living room. Now let's check out the rest of the house. Now the design is Sri Lankan inspired. As you can see, it starts from over here onwards. This is for privacy. Now as you can see, we have lots of white walls, beautiful designs over here. Let's check out the first floor. Welcome into the kids' room. As you can see, we have an orange accent wall to my left. We have a bay window to my right. We have some teddy bears for design. We have, to my right, we have a changing area with some cupboards.
ഈ വീട് ഡിസൈൻ ചെയ്യുന്നത് തന്നെ 8 വർഷത്തെ പ്ലാനിങ്ങിന് ശേഷമാണ്. വീടിൻ്റെ ആദ്യത്തെ ഒരു കാര്യം നമ്മൾ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചത് മാക്സിമം എയർ പാസേജ് കൊടുക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പോൾ ഇത് ചെയ്തതിൽ ഒരു രീതിയിലും നമുക്കൊരു റിഗ്രറ്റ് ഫീൽ ചെയ്യാത്ത രീതിയിലാണ്. കാരണം ഇവിടെ വരുന്ന ഗസ്റ്റുകളിൽ പലരും തന്നെ ഈ വീട്ടിൽ വരുമ്പോൾ ഒരു പോസിറ്റീവ് എനർജി ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കുമ്പോൾ വളരെയേറെ എന്താ പറയുക സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷൻ തോന്നുന്നു.
Both of the judges would be having 100 marks each, wherein this 100 marks is again subdivided into 10 different aspects, which includes exteriors, interiors, decor and lighting, landscaping, kitchen, bathroom, flooring, wardrobe, painting and value for money. So starting on with the judgments, first exteriors, Ms. Sudha.
This is a house which is of course, in the heart of the city, Kallur, you said, we find an exposed brick and elegant rustic look is what I'd call it. They've used the space well. My only problem was that there was a bit too much paving where the landscape could have been brought in a little bit more. But other than that, it's a elegant look, the lines are clean, and I'm giving it 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 for the exteriors by Ms. Sudha. Mr. Jibu?
There are certain elements which brings a rustic quality to the house, a welcoming quality. I think this house has some of those elements. I think it's not brick. Maybe if I'm right, it's interlocking mud blocks. So those blocks, along with the white thing, white wall lines, it is creating a welcoming look, and it's a simple, attractive elevation for the house. I would give it 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 again. Interiors?
The interiors is, it's exciting. It's very colorful. I mean, in the sense the colors has been thrown in. The basic color scheme being a plain light white and brown, I mean brown of the wood having been brought in. Colors come out of certain walls and certain cushion covers and a little bit of painting, and each bedroom is kept to a different color theme. So they've tried to follow a very colorful pattern in all. Sometimes it's worked very well, sometimes not so much. There is a double height. They've used these volumes also. That is, there's a double height in the dining room and in the living room. Little perforations in the drawing room area for ventilation, which is all very nice. But a little more coordination I felt, and maybe a little toning down of the color, because people tend to get tired of the color. But maybe the clients did want so much color. But it's nice altogether. 6.5.
6.5 out of 10. Mr. Jibu?
The interiors, when you get inside the house, I think the feeling you get is basically of quite subtlety, but then there is a magnitude created with the double heights, and you can see the dining room, the staircase, the double heighted living room. I think might be quite comfortable inside because of the air gaps gone in, that is given up. There is pergola cords also, which is visible from that. So overall, when you look at the ground floor, the interiors are, they've used a green highlighter color for the dining area, which stands out among all the other subtle colors. About the ground floor, I think that is a reasonable style of interior designing. The bedrooms, they've gone for some vibrant colors, but overall, I would be giving it 6.5 out of 10.
6.5 out of 10. Decor and lighting?
With respect to the decor, I like the furniture. It's brought in quite simple furniture, not too over dressy. It's quite nice. Somehow the rustic feel of the ground floor is lost as you go up the stairs. The stairs is sleek, it's white with black tiles, and it's got stainless steel handrails. And these handrails, as it moved up, tend to become a rectangular ones. The pipes that were there in the ground floor became squarish. So there was a little bit of a mismatch, and the rustic nature of the ground floor is lost as you go up. So there's a bit of a conflict there, but it's okay. 5.5.
5.5 out of 10. Mr. Jibu?
If you look at the decor in the living room, they've used the bright colored cushions a lot with the jute type of upholstery. Overall, the decor also actually stresses on the brightly colored upholstery, which is in fact contrasting with the other lighter color floors and all. The stainless steel handrail obviously doesn't match with the whole thing. And as far as lighting is concerned, it is nothing major to talk about, but I think the chandelier in the drawing room could have been avoided, and maybe a suitable lighting could have been incorporated. I would go for 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Now landscaping.
The landscaping is minimal, unfortunately. I would have definitely loved to see a lot of greenery around a house that's designed so rustically. There's a whole lot of paving that's done. I really worry about the kind of absorption of rainwater that goes into every house. The more we pave, the more runoff we have, the less water that soaks into our own ground from which we are taking. So it's very important to allow a lot of water, rainwater to soak into our yards. So maybe some absorbent flooring, if you want to park a car, maybe pebbles and things like that, which will actually take in the rainwater is very important. I'm going for a 5.5.
5.5 out of 10, Mr. Chibu.
Landscaping, I didn't see much of landscaping, it's all basically paving. So I'd go for 5.
5 out of 10. Now kitchen.
The kitchen is, it's very loud. There are a lot of things happening in the kitchen. There's orange, there's red, there's brown, there's yellow. I didn't think a kitchen needed that many colors. Even the cupboard on the loft, I mean, it's very effectively designed. There's a lot of storage space. Even the cupboard on the top of the loft is deep brown in color. So I didn't think it really felt very comfortable. So I'm going for a 5.5.
5.5 again. And
Kitchen, I thought was a contrast from all the other rooms, especially the rooms in the ground floor. I thought, was again, too many colors and no real coordination between the colors. I personally would have preferred a more subtle treatment to the kitchen. I would go for 5.
5 out of 10. Now bathroom.
The bathroom is very interesting. From what little I saw, I thought there was some plants. Then I realized that it was a picture of a plant. I mean, the glass had a sticker on it which was giving out a bamboo kind of feel. But it brought a lot of that rustic feel into the bathroom. So I thought it was very interesting. It is a pretty small bathroom, but still a feeling of liveliness was there. I'm giving it a 7.
7 out of 10 by Masuda. And
My opinion is quite different. I think it is a small bathroom and there are too many elements used in there. There is a brick type of tiling, then there is the glass with the leaf patterns. There are a lot of colors, the tiling taken till up, and all those things I think minimizes the size and the feel of the bathroom once you go in. I would give it 5.5.
5.5 out of 10. Now flooring.
The flooring is interesting here. The ground floor has more of the vitrified tile, which is a standard look. But I also saw that in the first floor living, they've come up with the epoxy painted kind of floor, which is giving it a brightness. A lot of color is brought in by that floor. So 1 or 2 floors I saw was brightly colored. So I generally went well with the rest of the colors. So 6.
6 out of 10, Mr. Jibu.
Flooring, I felt the ground floor flooring was good with the vitrified tiles. It was, the neat treatment was given. Although the staircase has got granite, I think that is slightly dangerous and slippery for the staircase. So that is the only disagreement. Otherwise, the flooring is okay for me. I would give it 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. What about the wardrobe?
The wardrobes are simple, straight, practical, and just blends with the walls. So I thought it was really good of them to design like that. You don't want to bring even more features than what is already there. So it's a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, Mr. Jibu.
Again, the wardrobes are pleasant, white, and they've not done too many experiments with it. It goes well with the, because there is a highlighter wall for all the bedrooms, but then the wardrobes basically blends in with the other wall colors. So the feel that there is a wardrobe sitting there is not there. So that actually enhances the feel of space. I would give it 6.5 out of 10.
6.5 out of 10. Paintings?
The painting, yes, in fact the house theme has been brought out by the painting itself. There is a lot of color, a lot of painted walls. Most of it worked well, except in maybe 1 or 2 places I felt that maybe a shade this way or that, but that's a personal choice. I'll go for a 5.5.
5.5 out of 10 for paintings by Ms. Sudha. And what about you?
Interiors, interior painting, if you look at it, there is nothing much in exteriors except for the white bands. But interior, if you look at it, they've experimented with paints in a big way. And I think it's quite appreciative that they've gone for a bright green, which actually is something which you look at when you enter the house. The bedrooms, as you saw was a lot of bright colors were used. So I think there was some experimenting attitude towards the way in which the rooms were treated with the paints. I would give it 6.2 out of 10.
6.2 out of 10. Now value for money, Sudha.
A lot of interesting features to see. It's an interesting house overall. So they've got their money's worth. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Mr. Jibbu?
6 out of 10 for me also.
6 out of 10 again. And now calculating the marks, the total marks given by Ms. Sudha is 60.5 and by Mr. Jibbu is 59.7, which makes the total of 120.2. And with this, we are winding up today's episode. We'll be back tomorrow with yet another beautiful home. Until then, this is Archana Ravi and the entire team of Dream Home Season 7 powered by Johnson Tiles, co-presented by ACC Cements Prayag, HPL Wires and Asset Homes. Signing off.